Welcome back. You're watching CNN News 18 with me, Griha. We're now getting some breaking news from the state of Tamil Nadu, and this is as per sources from within the DMK. Now we're learning that there might be an announcement on Udhayanidhi Stalin as the next Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu in all likelihood today. Now remember, after leaving much to conjecture, there is going to be a possible official announcement today as the State Chief Minister, Mr. M.K. Stalin, might just be anointing his son, Udhayanidhi Stalin, as the next Deputy Chief Minister of the state. We'd have to see when exactly does that announcement come about, because remember, when it was talking to Udhayanidhi Stalin about the same, he used to play down the rumours. He used to say the Chief Minister is going to be deciding on all of this. And even M.K. Stalin had refrained from making any sort of an official announcement. But now we are learning all of that is history. There might just be the signing on the dotted line, and Udhayanidhi Stalin will be all set to be the next Deputy Chief Minister of the state. Purnima has more details. Purnima?
Well, DMK sources and sources privy to the development say that at around 11:30 there's going to be a government order naming Udhayanidhi as the Deputy Chief Minister. Remember, Udhayanidhi is currently the Sports Minister, and time and again when Udhayanidhi was asked if he will be made the Deputy Chief Minister, he said that every minister is a Deputy to Chief Minister and the decision on Deputy Chief Minister's post will be taken by the Chief Minister himself. When Chief Minister was leaving for the US, one of the questions asked to him was whether there will be a cabinet reshuffle. He said that change is the only constant. And after he returned from the US last week, when he was once again asked if there will be a cabinet reshuffle of sorts, he said that the good news that they are expecting will be made soon. So that was an indication, a hint that perhaps Udhayanidhi's elevation is likely on the cards. And finally today, DMK sources say that at around 11:30, Udhayanidhi will be made the Deputy Chief Minister. The announcement is expected at around 11:30. So the sun clearly is all set to rise as far as the DMK is concerned.
No, absolutely, Purnima. And in the past, when Udhayanidhi was asked this very question of whether or not he is going to be given the Deputy Chief Minister's post, he's always maintained that it is the role of a Sports Minister as President of the Youth Wing that is more close to him. And he has not really said anything other than that. Now, what happens to all of those statements, and especially M.K. Stalin? There was a very grave silence when it was about the conjecture, the rumours that have been doing the rounds for so many months now.
In fact, yes, 3 or 4 times this year there were reports, speculation that Udhayanidhi will be made the Deputy Chief Minister.
Purnima, I request you to stay on with us. I'm really sorry to interrupt you. Narayan Tirupati of the Bharatiya Janata Party is with us on the broadcast. Mr. Tirupati, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us here on CNN News 18. Udhayanidhi Stalin to be the Deputy Chief Minister of the state of Tamil Nadu, something that was being much talked about. Now, finally, we are learning there might just be an official word coming in.
No, see, it is the Chief Minister's prerogative to announce anyone as the Deputy Chief Minister or any minister. But the thing is that whether Mr. Udhayanidhi Stalin fits into this, no, it doesn't. Because he lacks experience, he lacks maturity. When a person, a minister, says that he will eradicate Sanatana Dharma, how can we think him becoming a chief minister, the deputy chief minister? First of all, if at all he wants to become the deputy chief minister, he should apologize to the people of our country for abusing Hindu religion, that is the Sanatana Dharma. If not, then the DMK is anti-Hindu, anti-India. That's all.
So, Mr. Tirupati, you are saying that this move is going to go against the party. BJP in the state is going to strongly oppose this?
No, see, that's what I said. Technically and legally, he has no, bar on it. Because the chief minister has got the right to announce it.
Yes.
But what I am trying to say is this. Does he have that maturity? Does he have that capacity? No, he doesn't. That's what we are saying.
Absolutely. And Mr. Tirupati, since you mentioned the Sanatana Dharma remark, and that will not leave Udhayanidhi Stalin, and that is going to be the key point and key focus area, if at all that announcement is in fact made today officially, of anointing him to the post of Deputy Chief Minister.
No, see, you you can't expect more than this from DMK. It once again proves that this is a dynastic party, a family party. They don't have any policies. It is only very clear that only the family persons from the Karunanidhi family can head they own the DMK and not any other persons, not even anybody. That is what we are saying.
Mr. Tirupati, this is also a move that is being looked at to ease the burden of the Chief Minister's chair, and hence they are looking at, obviously there will be nepotism charges against the DMK, against MK Stalin. But the fact that this particular news was doing the rounds for so many days, so many months now, this was pretty much in the offing, sir.
No, what is the burden? The Chief Minister has got no burden because the Tamil Nadu has not grown even an inch in the last 3.5 years. In fact, we have a lot of troubles Tamil Nadu has taken because of this DMK rule. So there is no burden on the Chief Minister.
Okay.
Maybe it will add more burden on the people of Tamil Nadu if one more person from the family becomes the decision-making person. So it is a burden on the people and not on the Chief Minister.
Okay, Mr. Tirupati, thank you so much. Those are the views of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let's now take in a view from the AIADMK as well, as Mr. Kovai Satyan is with us on the broadcast. Mr. Satyan, first of all, this thing pretty much is on the verge of confirmation of the fact that Udhayanidhi Stalin is going to be the Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. How does AIADMK as a party take this news?
This signals the end of DMK in Tamil Nadu. That's how it has to be viewed. And moreover, it clearly exposes how a habitual liar MK Stalin is. Way back in 2018 on a television channel, when somebody questioned him, will anybody from his family venture into politics? He said, neither my son-in-law nor my son from my family will enter into politics. That's my guarantee. That's what he said. And when the elections came, a seat was offered to him as MLA. Then he was elevated as minister, now as deputy. This clearly indicates dynasty rule in the name of democracy. What DMK runs is a dynasty rule, perfect example of a dynasty rule. Father, son, grandson, great-grandson. And it is going to cost big for Tamil Nadu. This will signal the end of DMK.
Okay.
We strongly condemn it.
Right. Mr. Satyan, I was also talking to Mr. Narayan Tirupati of the Bharatiya Janata Party. He mentions the Sanatan Dharma remark, and that is not going to leave Udhayanidhi Stalin. Is the AIADMK also planning on moving forward when it comes to opposing this particular decision by the state government?
We've been criticizing this time from our days of Amma. Amma clearly used to say how one family members call the shots in the bureaucracy, which is doing no good. And certainly the rule and the party can't be in the hands of a family. Our Amma used to criticize this in open forum. Following the footsteps of Amma, our leader EPS Edapadi also criticized the same. Right. We say there is no democracy in the party, of DMK party. This clearly indicates whenever they go out and open and say that we are going to uphold democracy, we are going to save the constitution, these are only lip services. But when it comes to party and their own conduct, they don't uphold democracy within the party. And it is not good for the state to give the entire power to one family members.
Okay. All right. Mr. Satyan, thank you so much for joining us. Let me take this back to my colleague Purnima, who continues to be with us on the broadcast. Purnima, that entire remark against Sanatan Dharma that was made by Udhayanidhi Stalin is back to biting him. This time, the opposing parties, the opposition in the state, are going to raise these two issues. One is DMK being an anti-Hindu party as per the BJP and AIADMK. AIADMK specifically calling this another move on the lines of dynastic politics.
Absolutely. Two things that will in fact become a political debate of sorts once Udhayanidhi becomes the Deputy Chief Minister. One, of course, about how the sun rises within the party, how the DMK only promotes the family members, how DMK party is a classic example of a dynasty party. That, of course, will be one of the issues that the opposition parties will reiterate. And number two is Udhayanidhi's remarks on Sanatana Dharma made last year in September at a conference where Udhayanidhi said that eradicating Sanatana Dharma is the need of the hour. That, of course, became a controversy. Udhayanidhi time and again said that he will face it legally, he will face this legally, but he will not change the statement that he made, saying that not just him but the DMK has time and again opposed Sanatana Dharma, and therefore what he said is not new. And